I am trying to set this up without it collapsing. I've never tried to do this before, but if it could work, it would be phenomenal. Can you guys see me if I do that? I just and then this. The stand that I have is nice, but it's like very springy. Hello, hello. I promise the springing will stop. If you're dizzy, I'm sorry. The stand allows us to stream and you guys can be like charging at the same time. Hi Sophie. I know it's late for you. I think this might work. Do you guys want to see like my mood lights? Hold up. I think it's dark enough. Hold on, don't worry. Got some lights. Hold on, there's more. Okay. It's a little dark. Maybe we can't keep it like that, but this is like my editing vibe. You're scared? Is it scary? This is like my editing setup that I have. I feel like it's very like ambient when I'm editing at night. But I'm gonna turn the light on. It's not quite bright enough. Oh, I don't know why I'm so hungry. Like usually I'm like, I could take it or leave it with food, but I am like starving. How are you doing? Now you listen to me. In all caps. I always be listening to you. How are you doing? That's Loki in the background. Loki says, you listen to me. Let's see. I gotta remember my password to log into my computer to edit. I'm supposed to be multitasking. Okay. This video's what? You say you don't want me staying up to wait for streams. If I have to stay up all night to not miss a live, I will. Oh no, I don't want anyone to miss sleep over the streams. I feel like eventually the schedule is going to change, and you can always watch it back later. But I'll feel bad if you have to go to work or school tired because you stayed up to hang out with me. I will feel really bad about that. So that's why I'd be saying that. Right now I am like very hungry for some reason. How about you? That is like the main thing. Super hungry. ATM. And this video, I was trying to get it done like way sooner than this, so I'm very hungry too. You had a long day? What happened? Let me turn the comments on stage, because if you are watching, you did? Oh, I'm so happy. That video was such an emotional roller coaster because I kept trying to get it to work. And at one point I ended up deleting the whole thing. And like the editing software is new, the whole behind the scenes rant. But yeah, I'm glad that you liked it. It was fun to shoot. And I got more stuff coming up. I'm very excited to show you. So that's why I gotta edit this one. Maybe I should shut the window because I feel like when I talk, my voice carries. And the window is not just open. The windows are like wide open. All right, I'm back. Yeah, now I'm trying to. This video I'm working on now is like an hour or so worth of footage, and I need to cut it down and make it like more like a complete story. You know what I should do? My voice will sound weird to me if I do this, but I will look more like a streamer, for one. And for two, that way you guys don't have to hear the video I'm editing on top of my voice, because I feel like that might be annoying to listen to. So I'm gonna like put headphones on so I can hear this and try and multitask. Right now I'm just cutting out like blank spots in the video. Man, I took Loki and Moxie to the vet today. And when I was at the veterinarian's office, actually, even before I left, I was like, you know, Loki is gonna be the one to cry because like he's usually like the crybaby of my two cats. Today, Moxie was freaking out. She's acting like she's never been to the vet before. She even cried when she had to get her shot, which usually she doesn't do. But good news is both cats are good to go for their like mixed vaccine shots that they are supposed to get. And it went pretty fast too. This video is kind of embarrassing listening to it because if you're just joining, I'm editing a YouTube video and then I'm gonna upload it later, but I'm listening to myself speak in Japanese and it's kind of embarrassing. So I woke up yesterday and my grandma went to the store and also went to her cousin's and saw little Jameson. Hold on, let me read this. And painted her shit. We made lunch together and we were talking about everything and ate. And she sewed a few of my skirts now in the morning. I'm going to the country club when I came home. So I think it's almost time for a pain on the week on Saturday or Sunday. Man, that's a lot of stuff going on. And you only got 2 hours of sleep. All right, well, then that absolutely means no staying up for this stream. You can always catch the stream later. And I feel like I personally don't respond well to like really little sleep. Like I will just be like out of it. You're staying up. No, go to sleep. Like get some rest. Are you gonna have like a break over like the holiday period? I completely forgot that Monday is a holiday. And then someone brought it up at work and I was like, huh? But yeah, I'll take it. Yes and no. So you don't have school right now? Okay, good. I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. I was so relieved that like we don't have work on Monday because work has been kind of busy right now. So I get a break from work and school on my end. But I have a lot of editing to do and I have some side quests like adulting to do. I need to contact my doctor. I need to send some emails. You're staying up and there's nothing I can do about it. What if I use a very firm voice? Sophie, go to bed right now. I can't even say it with this straight face. Oh man, I'm telling. I'm telling. Seriously though, don't stay up too late. Like maybe just like lay down and like, shut your eyes for a little bit. Put your phone on the charger and like let the string play in the background. You am? You am? Okay. You are? I can't grab it. Okay, okay. I guess I'll take that. It's as much of a compromise as I will probably get. I'm just cutting out blank spots. I'm like so hungry right now. What did you say? That is a good question. First of all, that is not confirmed, okay? Yet. But yeah, it's a thought that has crossed my mind as far as like, will I still stream? One of the reasons that I wasn't super interested in starting streaming in the beginning is safety. I know. Um, it's safety because I've seen a couple stories of people streaming and then like some harm or ill befalling them because they were live streaming. And here in Japan, I feel mostly safe as far as streaming and stuff. I don't really think streaming is super popular here, but I feel like in the US it might be a little bit more dangerous. So, to be completely honest, I think I would probably like to continue streaming, but maybe I would have to take more safety precautions. And all of that is to be determined. It's all notional at the moment, like hypothetically speaking. I would like to still stream, but yeah, that'd be secretive. It's a secret stream. The whole room could be dark and I'm just whispering into the stream, guys, I'm just streaming from my closet wherever I am. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to figure all of that out if and when the time comes, you know? But at the moment, I have kind of a rhythm that feels comfortable. I asked my school, my university, if I can stream on campus, and they didn't say yes and they didn't say no. They just ignored my email. So, I mean, to be fair, maybe they didn't see it, but like I am like 99% sure that they're like, we don't really want to like make a rule on that. So we're just gonna like ignore. That's my theory. Eh, I don't know though. Because what if somebody is like, she's streaming, like, and then starts complaining? Like, I feel like it could be interesting, but I don't know. Don't do it. Why you say that? I don't know, like, there's always room for like someone, complaining, or like, if they're like, oh, well, there's some sort of academic policy. I think probably anyone could find my school, but I don't think everyone can access it because of the location. So they may be able to find it, but what's the lyrics from that song? How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Maybe that's too much information right there too, but um I'm not super worried about that either. I know. The other day I was snapping, like sending Snapchat messages back and forth with my husband, and he was like, "Yeah, that's weird." And I'm like, "Aren't you happy that I'm such a weird person though? Like, it's unique." I feel like, yeah, maybe I am a little bit weird, but it's okay. I I told no, we use the word weird a lot. We use the word weird a lot. Because like the thing is, like, before I got married, I was friends with my husband before I got married to him, before I dated him. So like sometimes we'll just be goofing around, like it's not like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like there's kind of like a reason that movies end when people get married, because I feel like that's when like things just, I don't know, like people just get real comfortable then. Did he have Riz back then? I would say he still does, to be completely honest. He definitely has way more Riz than I do. Like, if I would rate myself on Riz level, I feel like such a millennial having this conversation. If I would rate my own Riz, right? Uh I would say it is like now like a 2, you know? Like I wouldn't rate it very high. If I'm like, feeling like a bad bee, I got my hair done, my nails done, my makeup done, whatever, on those rare occasions, which is like maybe between 1 and 5% of the time. Then I feel like I can go up to like a pretty solid 8. But I feel like 8 is like 1 to 5% of the time. But most of the time it's like a 2. Like I'm normal, maybe a little bit odd. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just chilling. I'm living my best life. Like I'm not even like, you know. And then the other thing is like, oh, get out of here. You're way cooler than I am because like you like snowboard and like that. I feel like that's like Riz alone. You play volleyball. I just feel like you are like in my mind, like you are like the cool kid in a good way. Did I used to do that? No, not really. I tried skateboarding, and I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can show it. I don't think you can see it, to be completely honest. But there's like a spot on my wrist. And I fell off a skateboard trying to be cool and learn to skateboard. So definitely can't do that. Um, what else? I used to do gymnastics. I feel like gymnastics is kind of cool. I didn't do it at a super high level, but it was fun. It's really fun. Um, I've trained in some martial arts, but I don't have like a black belt. That's not true. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase this. So I've trained in some martial arts. I have a black belt, but it's like a technical thing. Like it's not like in karate or like taekwondo or something. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's military combative, so I talk myself into that corner. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't long story short, I wouldn't say I'm exceptionally cool. But on a good day, I feel like, I'll be like, oh, I got my hair done, my nails done, I'm feeling cute. But that's like maybe the 1 to 5% of the time. Maybe. Occasionally. I feel like I have my moments, but mostly no. Girly and tough. Let me see what's my thingy is blocking. I'm a emoji so that I can see what you say because my screen is blocking. Whoa, maybe not. Oh, listen, phone. Well, my phone is not cooperating, and I don't want to accidentally end the stream. Let me see if I can do this. So StreamYard has this thing where like it always wants to girly tough Riz. You know what? I'm gonna like make that part of my marketing strategy. I got that girly tough Riz, okay? We can put it on a t-shirt. Man, Sophie, you make me smile, girl. You really make me smile. Between 2 and 8. That's my self-rating. 2 on a regular day, I guess, and then 8 on like a high riz day. Oh, I'm dating myself. Like I'm exposing my age here. But on another note though, in my own mind, I think I'm older than I am. So I recently had like a doctor's appointment, and the doctor's appointment put my age like in because they do a report after the doctor's appointment, like this is what you were seeing for, blah 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 blah, and here's your age, and here's your weight, and here's your. And I was like, hold on, I thought I was 2 years older than that. No, 3 years older than that. Wait, hold on, how old am I? I had to go back and check my age after that because I just in my head I feel like I'm way older than I am. Like not when I'm streaming. Like when I'm streaming, I feel like I'm almost like I almost get to be a kid again because I don't be giving so much care to all that. But like on the daily life, I feel like I can be way serious, and then that makes me feel old. You feel older? I think maybe if you are like a mature person, or you tend to be like responsible for a lot or have a lot of responsibilities, I do think it can make you feel older because you feel like there's weight on your shoulders. You can't just be free and like not pay attention and do whatever because you have to like take care of your responsibilities. I think that does make you feel older. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing all the time. Sometimes it can feel stressful though. I have a lot of dead space in this video. I feel like that's normal, Now I'm listening to myself talk again in my headphones. Listening to myself speak in Japanese is still embarrassing because, like, I can understand enough Japanese to know when I'm making grammatical errors, but sometimes speaking, it's hard to remember the word order or like how. Well, when I publish this video, you let me know what you think, because this video is, one of my coworkers told me that recently too. Like, you should do content where you're speaking Japanese to the camera. Like, that would be cool. Like, I would watch that. And I'm like,ちょっと embarrassing, no fui wa ice cream. Something about ice cream. Yeah. I need to practice my katakana because it's now that is what doesn't have Riz. My reading katakana. Oh. See? So with katakana, I get confused with the first character, because to me there's multiple ones that look similar. So like no, so she, Su, I think they all have like a similar thing. That is my name, Rebecca. I can recognize my own name. And the kanji looks the same. But I feel like it's so much easier to like learn and remember a new language if you spend more time listening to it and interacting with people that speak that language. And I think another thing that I've taken away from the time that I've lived in Japan, actually, whoa, hold on. This today is like exactly three years in Japan. That's wild. Today is officially 3 years in Japan. Which is crazy. Yeah. I would love to stay here like long term. I really would. But I feel like it might be one of those 1 to 2 steps back to go forward type things. Things have gotten a little bit more complicated to stay in Japan recently. The rules and stuff. So like something that I have been interested about since being here is Japan has a business manager visa, and I've been interested in that. And it used to cost 5 million yen to like establish it or to qualify for it. You had to have 5 million yen, and you have to have like a physical location for your business. There's like a couple requirements that you have to have. And now the requirement, and 5 million yen is about $30,000. No, $30,000, 5 million yen, roughly. Depends on like, because between the US dollar and yen, there's an exchange rate. So the value of the currencies compared to each other fluctuate. So sometimes the dollar will be worth a lot more, and then other times it'll be worth almost closer to equal to the yen. And hypothetically, the yen could be worth more than the dollar as well. Well, now they changed the rule. So before it used to be $30,000. And now it's like 30 million yen, which is like closer to like $200,000, I think. Do I have taxes? Yeah, I think everybody has taxes. Are you talking about specifically in Japan? Our situation is complicated here, but we still have to pay some tax. Like for where we live, taxes is like part of that. But we're not, our situation here is like we're not here on visas. Yeah, so like, how do I say this? If a person comes to the US as a person on vacation, they might not have to, they're probably not going to have to pay regular taxes because they're there for like a short term, and they're not like counted into like the like tax paying society of the country. And I think our situation is kind of similar to that. No, I definitely don't have a visa. My ability to stay in Japan is a little bit more diplomatic right now. But that situation has its pros and its cons as well. But for context, just in case somebody else comes to this video later, like, ooh, she's in Japan with no visa. I am legally in Japan. I'm legally allowed to be here. But my situation is more of a diplomatic thing. It's not like a visa. It's a different legal status. He went. We went to the wedding. Mm-hmm. Well, I would definitely not say to post any more of the story for that, just because it probably could cause. Yeah, I wouldn't give any more detail on that. Sorry, because I think it might, have some consequences. You know, I the way that I talk or like communicate on YouTube is kind of similar to like the way that I communicate at work. Although at work I feel like I'm like, I'm in big girl mode at work. So similar but less jokes. But yeah, because I know it's strict. But there's some people that are like big hating out there. And then the other thing is like, even if you are conscientious and you think about like what you say before you say it, people can kind of take anything they want out of context. And I don't want to communicate in a way that can be easily misunderstood. But for the haters that are just like, trying to like pick a fight over nothing, then I can't help them. But yeah, you get what I mean. You're freezing. Ooh, ooh. I thought I accidentally deleted a whole piece of this video, but I didn't. I think I skipped backwards. Yeah, I did. Can you turn the heater on or get a jacket or something? Now I have the audio playing again. You have, but you're still cold? Apparently goldfish can live a really long time. I know that's completely random, but it's relevant to the video that I'm editing. You'll see later. You have 2 sheets and a comforter and pajamas and the AC's off. Man. So far, it's not that kind of cold here yet. It's like moderately chilly in the evenings and like in the mornings, but it's not like freezing. But the winters here really get cold. Last year, it was like actually dropping snow in like February, which I thought was wild. There's so much dead space in this video. Where's my water? The other day it's 50. Oh yeah, 50 is cold. 50 is definitely don't like the 50s. Honey, I'm streaming, but if you decide you want to go get food, let me know. Eh? Cause I'm hungry. Love you. It's almost Christmas. We gotta put our decorations back up. Maybe next month. What should we eat? I haven't really eaten anything. Actually, what I ate was sugar. All I ate was sugary stuff all day. And that reminds me. So this morning I got this bread. Also, thank you for the help. The help would be appreciated putting up the Christmas lights because I really don't like the cold. And it's usually not fun putting them up. But it's pretty afterwards. I like decorated things, but decorating is like so. I like finishing touches, like ooh, okay. Wait, is there like a spoon? Onegaishimasu. Oh, I gotta get up. Thank you, baby. He got me food. That was so sweet of him. It smells good. There's an Indian food restaurant that's not like that far away, so okay, next time we'll make sure to get you one too. Let me know. Oh. I have a plastic spoon in the kitchen somewhere. I was making up random songs at work today, and like I pretty much never do that. And I did it randomly, and my coworker was like, "What?" I'm not like a super good singer either, so probably good not to get in the habit of doing that. But you have to get up. If you're having trouble breathing, you better get up. Okay. And he got me potatoes too. I'm so happy. No, 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 no. I was so hungry. It's all warm too. I feel like this could potentially make a mess because of the way it's wrapped, but I'm so hungry. I will deal with the consequences afterwards. For some reason, my nose ring is itching. The one I'm wearing is the one that like kind of curls at the end, and sometimes it tickles my nose. What? Are you kidding me? I ate a waffle too. I ate a waffle and it was like really sugary. It was like a packaged waffle. You ate 2 waffles, an egg, toast, and goulash, and a fork piece of cake. You ate 2 waffles. I only had 1 waffle, but it was very sugary. Would not recommend. It's a little bit too sugary, and it had like this weird butter frosting thing on it that was not for me. I'm trying to figure out how I can. Isn't it like a stew or something? I don't know. I've definitely heard of it, but I can't say it's something I eat regularly. All right, let's put these back on. It's like curried potatoes. I'm already making a mess. Yep, these are fantastic. So good. It's like curried potatoes. I'll stop showing it directly to the camera because I know you're hungry, but it's just so good. Just what the doctor ordered. I'm sorry. I haven't eaten that much today, if it helps. I had my waffle. I had some almonds. And what else did I have? I feel like I had something besides the waffle and the almonds. What did you eat? Oh, I had these little apple. Oh, this is making a mess. My water's all smashed up because I dropped it. No saying bad words. I dropped my water off the edge of the bed. I kicked it in my sleep. Actually, apparently when I was younger, I used to like kick a lot in my sleep. But I don't think I do it anymore. It fell off the edge of the bed and it hit itself. And broke. These are so good. Your brother did what? Broke his water bottle like that? What happened to the audio? Oh, it's like the video's breaking up. Yeah, some people have a hard time being still in their sleep. Maybe he has interesting dreams. Have you ever asked him about it? My cat is just in the background watching me eat. I don't know why he's just staring at me. Man. It's Loki. Say hi to Sophie. Oh, here she comes too. Please let go of my shirt. There you go. They're probably both mad. He says hi. I don't want him to stay up here though because he will yeet my computer off of the desk. They already got my keyboard the other day. Man. Good thing he's on a camera, not real life. I'm telling you. You gotta keep an iris on cats. Because they will disrupt. And Loki loves cameras for some reason. I don't know why. He voluntarily goes to where it is and breaks it or knocks it down. Well, actually, they haven't, knock on wood, they have not broken any cameras yet. Moxie broke my laptop, though. Really? It was a long time ago, so I've long since forgiven her, but it was in Texas and the laptop was on the counter and she like jumped on the counter and I was like, get off the counter, and she like scrabbled off the counter and she kicked my laptop and it fell and it broke. You had a cat a long time ago. Hypoallergenic. Have you seen the hairless ones? The hairless ones are so cute. There's one. There's a hairless cat that has its own Instagram. So like Instagram, I have like my private Instagram and then I have like the YouTube Instagram. And the YouTube Instagram is just like mostly Japan stuff, like travel stuff. And like on my private Instagram, I don't really post. I just mainly go there to watch stupid videos that crack me up. I go to Instagram to laugh because like you know how like if you watch certain things, they get recommended to you. So like Instagram was like all nonsense, like ridiculousness. But one of the things that pops up occasionally is this cat, and like they put like a little like bath bonnet on him to protect his ears, and they give him rubber ducks, and they put him in the tub, and for some reason he likes the water, and he just like hits the water, and they do like ASMR videos with their cat in the bath with rubber ducks and a bonnet. Talk about niche content. Like I feel like that's like when someone says like, no, you need to make your content more specific. You can't get any more specific than a hairless cat with a bonnet on and a duck in the bathtub, I think. But I don't have any hairless cats, and Moxie and Loki are not super cooperative, so I don't know if I would want to make them their own Instagram. Maybe Loki. Speaking of cats, here comes Loki. Loki, do you want an Instagram? Come here. Loki, do you want your own Instagram? He's just doing his tail like that. I don't know what that means. Actually, pet generated social media content is pretty popular in Japan. Like people will like dress their dog up in like a suit or like a little tutu or something and take pictures of it like at a cafe or at a park or in a stroller. It's really popular. And actually, when we used to live in Yamaguchi Prefecture, we went to a place called Miyajima, which is an island off the coast of Hiroshima. I'm bringing all of this up specifically to say there was a person on that island who had a meerkat on like a little harness thing, and it was like walking around with a crowd of people. I definitely question if that's good for the meerkat. What is that one big cat called? Maine Coon? The big giant ones that have like the hair under their feet. I don't know if somebody can like let me know if you're a meerkat expert, if it's healthy for meerkats to like be out and about on harnesses and stuff, like let me know. But I don't think that's super healthy. But yeah, pet content is really, really popular. I feel like Maine Coons would be good social media star pets because they're known for being very chill. You're getting hot. What changed? I am left-handed and the angle of my food is kind of like awkward. So if you guys see me like eating like this, I don't usually eat like this. It's just an angle. So that's why I'm like holding the spoon like it's my first time eating with a spoon. You have no clue. Is it possible that somebody else in your house got up and adjusted the thermostat somehow and you didn't know about it? Because in the US, that's a thing, but here usually it's not. Like, our house doesn't have like a single thermostat. Oh, you do? Okay. Okay. Fancy. But to be fair, the US is a big country and houses are designed differently depending on where you live. We've talked about where you live. Don't post it because the comments are turned on the platform. So don't post it, please. Big sister mode. It's good right now, but not 1 to 4 years ago. Oh. Well, I don't even know what to say to that. I feel like I gotta stay out of the woods, so I'm just gonna stay out of the woods. Avoid going down a rabbit hole. Stay out of the danger zone. Stay on the safe side of things. You get what I mean. But I grew up in Arizona, and like my house as a kid, like growing up, the one that I lived at the longest, um, we had like a centralized. You're confused and you don't understand? Once again, I'm showing my millennialness. I don't know how Gen Zers say it. Let me see. How do I say this? An error occurred. Please try. I hate when I get that message for stuff. Like, go away. Who said I was trying? Like, sorry. It's because I left YouTube running like a long time ago. I hope not. And I don't think Gen Z is stupid. I actually, because I've heard a lot of people like say that. Um, and I also think it's really interesting where like one generation like specifically goes like against another, like the okay boomer thing. Like, can we talk about how like, the baby boomer generation went through a lot of stuff that this generation hasn't experienced, and probably vice versa, and like just like collaborate on information? Like, why we gotta be like contentious, you know? Um Let me see. Also, I think age is kind of a number because, like, I know some people that, like, definitely do not act their age in both good ways and bad ways. My husband mentioned that. He was like, you should do a reaction channel. And my brother wants me to do a reaction channel, but what would I react to? And then on top of that, like, I'm not trying to get sued. And I know a couple reaction channels that have gotten like in some hot water. React to anything. I don't know. If you think of something that you would like me to react to, and we can convince other people that they will watch it, or we could confirm other people will watch it, I'll consider it. Mm, mm. I keep doing this because my back hurts because I've been sitting in like a chair pretty much all day because I pretty much just sat in a chair for like 9 hours at work today. And on top of that, I was wearing heels. So it's like in a chair, like sitting up at my computer, and then my legs are all weird because I'm wearing heels. But I got a compliment on my outfit, so maybe it was worth it. I don't know. I'm finna give up on this word search because this is the last one I'm gonna check, and then I'm a no. I'm not. Not until my husband says. Not until my husband says he's ready to go get food. Then I might leave the stream. Um. So these people answered the expression that I tried to say. The Gen Z way to say it is play it safe, play safe, hedge, abundant caution. I don't know. I've never heard somebody say that. Conservatively, I feel like I gotta like listen to how people talk more often. I've been told that I talk weird though a couple times. Like my friend used to laugh whenever I say water because like I guess I overpronounce it. I've also been told that I'm pretty easy to understand for people that are learning English, but that I talk a little bit too fast, which I probably do more of when I'm excited. This is like kind of a long string considering because lately I've been just like, hi guys, bye guys, gotta go. Mm, so it's cool, you know how I look right here. Is he in the pangs of regret? I really did not date as a teenager at all. Yeah, I did not date at all as a teenager. And then in my 20s, I dated a little bit. Yeah, I didn't date in high school, which I think in hindsight is a good thing. I don't think I was mature enough to date in high school. And then and also I was like we talked about the Riz conversation. Like I really didn't have any Riz in high school, so I think most of the guys were just like, "Oh, she's definitely a friend zone girl," like I don't know. I think I was one of the bros. Like I wasn't like girlfriend material in high school. And I think that's kind of been like a thing all my life. But in my 20s, I became really interested in how do I say this? In my 20s, I was more interested in other people being interested in me. Do you think that counts as putting myself down? Maybe it does. I don't know. To be completely honest, like I've never really seen myself as like an it girl type, like the pretty girl type. Like when it comes to like sports and stuff like that, like I'll hype myself up. Like there was a point when I was like consistently doing 20 pull-ups, like put some respect on my name, I just did 20 pull-ups, but like when it comes to like being like the girl that everybody was like, ooh, who is she? Like not really, Yeah, that's how I am right now. But I think depending on where you are in life, like your perspective at the moment. Yes, she did. Well, actually, so not to get too off topic, but Moxie has started a nighttime ritual. So every night around now, which is like now is like about an hour before she eats. She goes to where her cat food is. I'm so serious. Like, can I move? Oh no, let me be careful and move you. Okay. So in the background, we have my cat Moxie. And every night, every single night, she does this. So she goes and she sits by her bowl and waits for her food to come out. And when it doesn't come out fast enough, then she's like, meow, 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 meow. And she's just sitting there waiting for the food to come out. But the thing is, like, she eats at the same time every night. Yesterday she had snacks. Uh, girl, Moxie. She's now like licking and sniffing the bowl. They eat twice a day. They eat decent sized meals. And they have like the cat food that the cats have is like, I want to say like $40 a bag or something. I don't know. It's expensive. Their cat food is expensive. It's like prescription food because Loki has like a medical problem. They outgrew the curtain swinging age. When they were kittens, yeah, absolutely, they would be swinging. There's, if I can find a way to like export the video and then upload it to YouTube, because the video is like saved on Snapchat. So if I can find a way to download the video from Snapchat and then upload it on YouTube as a short, I'll try and show you. But several years ago, when we had an apartment, before we got Moxie, Loki was a kitten. And there was one day I came home from school and it's like Everest had pooped on the floor for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it took me longer to get home or something. Everest had pooped on the floor and Loki had gone in the bathroom to the toilet roll and like flung it out. And so I came home and there's like poop dots on the floor. There's toilet rolls everywhere. Do I know how to share it to my gallery? I don't think so. I don't. But the thing is, like, when I got Snapchat when it first came out, for some reason my arm is spasming. That's annoying. I got Snapchat when it first came out, and then I was using it like all the time. And now I still probably use Snapchat every day, but like I just talk to my husband. And that's pretty much it. Like I never post stories on there or anything. I don't know if it's the same, but like you go to the video and click 3 dots and hit like download to a gallery or something. No. My Snap score is like, I don't know, maybe 10,000, 20,000. I have to look it up. It's not that high. And that was like, I used to post a lot and it would be like exercise stuff, like fitness stuff. I used to have an 8-pack, which I was very proud of. So probably some photos of my 8-pack. Is that my cat? I think it's my husband's video or something in the background. Like, whew. You don't want your abs to look muscular. Have a diamond look. What is that? Yeah, you lost me with that one. I don't know exactly what that means. I turned the video back on and we're talking about elephants in Japanese. Elephants are one of my favorite animals. I've been like obsessed with elephants for years. There's something about them I completely love, which is part of why I got the elephant. Oh, you can't see it. The elephant tattoo in Thailand. Um, I don't want my apps to look muscular right now. Like I don't. But how have you been? I say it. Oh, you mean earlier? What I was trying to find like a word for? Um, or like the expression I said? I was saying like I'm trying to like stay out of the woods, stay on the safe side, something like that. But I tried to look up some Gen Z ways of saying it. No, what you were just talking about, I went on the web browser and I was trying to find the word and I can't find it. I don't know. You gotta help me backtrack because sometimes I'll be just gabbing away. Moxie came to say hello. Hey, come here. Too late. You already came to say hi. Say hi. I know complaining is so hard. If you would like to complain. Oh no. She would go for it. Like the secret to get Moxie to cuddle with you is like what you gotta do. You can't grab her like how I just did. Because she was purring when I was holding her, but she still wanted to get down. So then she just runs off. If you want Moxie to cuddle with you, what you gotta do is get a very like extremely buttery, soft, fuzzy uh blanket. I don't know. I just saw that like on the screen too. It's like the messages like went back in time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to maybe I can turn it off and turn it back on? I'm gonna turn it off and then back on. That's so weird. Cause that was definitely no worries. This is easy. Like I have time, you know? Like the only reason why I don't do this more often is because I just don't be having time. Like the other day I really wanted to stream that night, but I had stayed up until 2 a.m. before and like staying up until 2 a.m. was like not even super helpful with my homework, but I was just being stubborn because I really wanted to pass the class and I only needed a couple points. And I'm like, why is this so difficult? And the issue was like Excel. Akshay! Woo woo! What's up? I was getting so upset with Excel, and then I ended up getting my husband to help me. So I'm good. I passed finance. Yep, that's Akshay. It's been a little bit of a while before like or a while since I've been able to do streams that are like at a good time where I catch him, but he's back. I'm trying to edit this video on both DaVinci and on Canva because I feel like Canva is gonna give me like the aesthetic, like chef's kiss type shots that I like. I really like the like kind of like I won't say they border on cheesy, but like the like montagey shots with like the like pop ups and like fun stuff. Like I kind of like that for like content. So this app that I have now, this software that I have now, it doesn't really. I don't know how to do all of that with it yet. So I'm a little more familiar with Canva, so I'm gonna kind of like cross over the two. That is a plan. Well, you're glad I didn't say what? Should I be concerned? Yes, like Microsoft Excel. Excel is not like my, strong point. I've been trying to improve my Excel skills, and they're not terrible, to be fair. I would say my Excel skills are like little above average, but it's definitely not something I'm super confident with. I think it just intimidates me because like with Word, it's just like you type or you delete. Like it's very easy, but like for Excel, it's like there's all these functions and there's certain ways that you have to do things, and then like if something the whole screen highlights, then I start getting stressed out because I'm like I didn't want to highlight that. Like stop highlighting. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Uh hold that thought. Tell me later, Sophie. Um but you don't know the video editing software. What I'm using right now to edit is DaVinci Resolve 20, and I just started using that. So if you want to see like what it looks like compared to like my other stuff, the video I just posted on my YouTube channel, the video of like Tochigi, that video is my first video edited on DaVinci Resolve. But before I was using CapCut, which is like very, very, very easy. You want a donut? Me too. There was this vegan donut place in Tokyo that was like absolutely phenomenal. And they closed. I don't know why they closed. It was like in, I want to say Shibuya or something, and they closed it. And it doesn't seem like they're bringing it back anytime soon. Before we left the States, we went and got there's a El Salvadorian restaurant that was like not that far from where we worked in Texas. Maybe about 30 minutes, 40 minutes driving. And we went and got like pastries for the whole office, and we wanted to get donuts for everybody, but they didn't have enough donuts left. But their pastries were fire. It's always like the small businesses that have like the best donuts and desserts. Yeah. See, you're making me hungry again. My potatoes just kind of like took the edge off, but like, I could eat again soon. Oh man. Yeah, I could eat. What I would really like right now, like what I would seriously um what are you talking about? I gotta keep an eye on you, Sophie. I gotta keep an eye on you. That that reminds me of there's another when I want to laugh, okay? Like when I'm like feeling stressed out and I just like want to like spin about like I knew it. I'm telling. Where's your mom at? I'm gonna tell. Um there's a guy on Instagram that is so funny. Like he reviews. Oh, don't worry. When she comes back, I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna tell. I'm telling. Dude, relax. You eat in like 40 minutes. You can't be that hungry. Right. Right. Suddenly that conversation occurred. Oh man. For some reason, the way that the image in the video looked, it made me think of jellyfish for some reason. Did I tell you guys about getting stung by jellyfish here? Because I'm telling you, that was painful. Have you ever been stung by jellyfish? It is not fun. I don't blame SpongeBob for being really mad at the jellyfish coming into his house because like if if the jellyfish came to my house and they stung me, I would be ready to like burn the house down. I picked them up too, but only like after they've already left this world. Moxie, dude, relax. Just wait. She is so invested in her food. Yeah. They kind of feel like um they kind of feel like bra inserts or something. Like if you ever have like a stick on, like I don't know. It kind of gives me the ick a little bit, to be completely honest. Oh man. The seashells hurt your feet. Okinawa, the beaches in Okinawa have like a lot of like lava rocks. Not all the beaches, but there's several beaches that I would go to that have like lava rock formations, and like when you stand on them, they're so pointy. A lot of people wear like beach shoes, or like yeah, they wear like water shoes to protect their feet. And it's definitely warranted. Oh man. Stretching. Okay, in Panama City, Florida, I would say has the most seashells throughout the whole Florida I've ever seen. Do they have any like really big pretty ones? Cause I've never seen like a giant conch shell like just sitting on the ocean before, or like on the beach before, but I would love to like pick one up and listen to it and just see, you know? I'm just curious. You would like to go to the Keys? Not that you know of. Okay, okay. Well, if I ever find some, I'll let you know. What I would like to do, this is so random. This is like completely just speculative randomness, but I would like to take a cruise. Cuz we when we went to Hakone, we took like the little boat ride there, and that was so much fun. They had an area where you could like just sit and watch the water, and you could like drink and like grown up juice, and it was nice, you know? That was really really nice. No, don't sniff my water. No, thank you. Go. That was lucky. What that one boat is called? Oh man, the giant cruises. There's actually, speaking of cruises, there's a guy that I watched. I used to watch him on YouTube. Lately, I've just been so busy I haven't watched his content, but it's interesting. His whole YouTube channel is about him going on cruises around the world. What is his channel called? The Ship Life or something like that? He has two channels. One is called The Ship Life, and the other one is called Jay the Nomad. But his stuff is kind of interesting because like he just reviews cruise ships and like cruise destinations, which I think is really interesting. Like a big paddle thing. Is it like a oh wait, hold on. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is called. You're in so many moods right now. Girl, story of my life. Mac, what's up? I'm just streaming and chatting, and like we have been talking about so many random stuff, random things. Oh. You know what I would really love to have right now? My house slippers, because they're so plushy and they make my feet feel great, especially if I wore heels all day. And I think I left them downstairs, which is so annoying. Moxie, can you go fetch my slippers, please? Is that a no? It's called a paddle steamer. Really? I feel like I always see those boats in movies or something. Yeah, I want my house slippers. And I tried to convince Moxie to get them for me, and she's not having it. See, that would be cool. Have you ever thought about like what it would be like to live in like a houseboat? Because I tried bringing this up to my husband, and I feel like he wasn't feeling the fantasy, right? But can you imagine you live in like it doesn't have to be like an ocean or like someplace dangerous where like a hurricane could get you. Like a lake or a river, right? And you just float around and you have like stream lights and the boat just like floats around, and then like when you're ready to like go to land, you park the boat and like I don't know, just chill, you know? That would be cool. You've seen a video like that before? I love okay, that's something else. That is something else I like is like tiny houses. That might be fun to react to people's like living situations. My husband showed me the other day people living in their cars, and I was like, you know, this is it ranges from interesting to very concerning. Like these are not people that are like, you know, in a very bad place in life and they have no money and no choice. These are people that are choosing to live in their car, and it's like a, you know, they want to save extra money on purpose, but they could choose to live in a house or an apartment, that kind of thing. Speaking of house, could I mean I might be able to do reviews like that without people complaining. I don't know. Could be interesting. You got a new camper? I think a camper would be cool. And I was telling my husband we should live in a camper in Japan, but he was asking me like where do we park it? And I don't 100% know the answer. If anybody watches this later and knows where one parks a camper in Japan, let me know. And then as far as like having a camper in the US, oh my gosh, dude, Moxie just hold on. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I have an air freshener in here. Oof. No, I'm not about to feed you. Moxie just took like the biggest poo ever, and it's unbearable. So I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive. Loki. Oh no! It smells so bad. It smells so bad. Everything turned off. Turn the air purifier on too. Loki. Loki. The reason I'm yelling at Loki is because at this point the cat robot is old. The candle, the air freshener, and the air purifier is kind of starting to help. So the robot is old. So if he gets in there while it's still like cycling, it's gonna mess it up, and then I'm gonna have to go and try and fix it. So I'm like, dude, just wait. Like you can use the bathroom after it's done. Sometimes your dog goes inside, but you have a really heavy duty puppy pet for him. Aw. I'm glad he remembers where he's supposed to go. The cats are good about going to the restroom for the most part. It's just like the stink. Smells so bad. Like the candle and the air purifier is kind of helping. Aw. What a good dog. I've been noticing other people's dogs so much. Like I definitely am a dog lover. I love my cats, but I'm like probably more of a dog person. But there was someone today at the veterinary office, and they were kind of like pulling their dog, and I was like, that is so mean. Like I know sometimes you gotta be like, all right, let's go, dude. Like you've sniffed the same patch of grass for like 10 minutes now, you're done. But like she was just like yanking her dog along, and I was like, that's definitely unnecessary. Like the dog was already trying to come along. Like, relax, lady. Yeah, that's really mean for some reason. Like, some people think that's okay. But then I felt bad because sometimes I would like have like a squirt bottle with me when I take my dog walking and squirt him, but like he would freak out and like try and like chase some people. So like, please stop doing that. But he had his little habits. Evie did. I really miss my dog. I do. I was watching this video on like you know how like Facebook has like shorts now? There was a person like running a marathon, and they said that the dog bit them like towards the end of the marathon, and they had like a slow-mo video of the dog going to bite them, and I'm like, that is wild. Like all of the things that had to go wrong in one moment. Your dog loves water and has a few different names. Jasper, Doodle, Bob, Cookie Dough, and Puppy. I feel like that's pretty normal. Like my Loki only has one name from me. He doesn't have like a bunch of nicknames, but he has like a special voice. Loki. He's probably still hiding because I yelled at him for trying to go in the litter box while it was still cycling. But he was just gonna mess it up, and then I'm gonna have to go fix it. So I did both of us a favor. even though it may not feel like it. Loki's very sensitive though. It's very easy to hurt his feelings. Like Moxie, if I'm like, girl, stop, she'll just look at me like and then keep doing the same thing. If you don't remember the breed of dog from when I told you a long time ago, I don't care. It's been forever. I don't expect you to remember, but I want you to guess what breed. I feel like you have a little dog. Like maybe like a toy poodle mix. Because I feel like you told me your dog is small. Romiot? Is that how you say your name? What is up? How are you doing? Am I playing? Like video games? No, I'm editing. I'm editing a video for YouTube. I don't know how to play Fortnite, and I've watched a couple people play Fortnite, and it seems really confusing because you can just do too much. Like in the span of like less than 5 minutes, like the character has jumped into a car, driven off the edge of a roof, exploded a wall, collected treasures, and like I don't know, just it's a lot going on. Oh man, I feel like you're giving me Bati vibes, Romeo. You're giving me the bot vibes. uh, this video is so long. There's like a lot of dead space in it. The volume's turned down. I need Twitch channel points and stuff. Yeah, technically every single platform seems like it's slightly different. And I haven't quite figured out how to like leverage the Twitch thing yet. I feel like Twitch is like one of those things where like once you get like a solid flow going, a vibe, like it kind of like self manages maybe. But I haven't quite figured it out. Oh, it's such a pretty fish. Oh, now I want cookies. We have cookies downstairs. Yeah, I'm literally thinking the same thing. Like, no. You know what I would love to do right now? Go to Lush in Shibuya. There's like a really nice Lush in Shibuya. It's like 2 stories and they have like glittery bath bombs and stuff. I would love to go there. Field trip to Lush. Just kidding. It's kind of far away. And also, it would make the stream kind of unreasonable because I have to like just sit on the train and not say anything for like, I don't know, a hot minute. I've tried doing streams like that, and I haven't really seen them as like super interesting. I want to eat something. I want to drink. I want to sleep. No AI boyfriend. That's already been banned. Yeah. No, that's been banned. It's prohibited. As far as the temperature, um, maybe take off your blanket. Oh man, I think I would like more food. Let me drop a subtle hint. You did? I could be convinced to go get food. I'm hungry. No, the AI boyfriend is banned. Not any specific person. Man, the air quality in the room is just now starting to improve. It's been like 10 minutes. Ugh. Oh, I need to charge my camera because I'm gonna need it tomorrow. Why am I being so lazy to do that? Do that. Let me check the audio here. Yeah, this is kind of like dead space. Mm-hmm. Most definitely is banned. Definitely 100% banned. I've been sitting in a chair literally all day long. I'm pretty sure this is not good for my bones. and today some of my coworkers are like, just wait, like in like 20 or 30 years you're gonna see how it really feels to get older. And I was like, not very encouraging, you know. Taking away your fun. Nope. Nope, not taking away your fun. Just that one's not allowed. Not allowed. Nope. Mm-mm. Here comes my cat. Moxie has 23 minutes until she can eat. I'm surprised she's not in here. Mm-hmm. I'm switching to Canva because I feel like I need something a little more stimulating than. How dare I switch to Canva? I'm doing both. Oh, the boyfriend, he's banned. Plain and simple. One of the things I was doing today, nope, not allowed. One of the things I was doing today at work was reading regulatory policy, and like sometimes I feel like it's really interesting reading like laws and like rules and regulations. Like it can kind of turn into like a flow state, and then other times it's like it all merges together. Something being banned made me think of work. Not allowed. All right. Canva, where are you? Oh, I remember the problem. For work, sometimes I have to read rules and stuff and like interpret them. You know, Canva is kind of more involved. But I was having a problem with Canva because the video clips are too long. Is there a way to shorten them? I don't know how to do this, but can I buy you a donut and send it to you? I probably could, but by the time we figured out the logistics, security, type of donut, customs forms, expiration date of the donut, food safety regulations, it probably wouldn't be good to eat by the time it got to you. And if it was like a pre-packaged donut, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be like healthy. Like a Twinkie. The waffle I ate today was kind of like that, and it was not super good. It was just too sweet, mainly. Mm, it was like a waffle in a package. Ooh, I forgot about this video. There's a restaurant that we went to in Tokyo that had like 4.9 stars, 4.8 stars, and they let us record there. Where is my video? Suddenly I'm feeling a little tired. And I don't know why. Please do not. Yeah, please don't do that. I'm feeling sleepy now. Your computer fell off your bed. Can you reach it from where you are, or do you have to get up? I think I figured out what I'm trying to do. You have to get up? That's annoying. I'm trying to figure out. Wait, what is that sound? I feel like my husband's getting annoyed while playing video games. That's what I think. But I don't know. Which would be possible if the AI boyfriend was not banned. But we already discussed that the AI boyfriend is banned. Paste item. Not enough disk space. Whoa. Yep, not allowed. I'm trying to. This is a tricky thing with editing because I am trying to convert this very long video clip into a short one because CapCut can't handle the quality and duration of the clip. Because the clip is like in 4K and it's like 20 minutes long, and CapCut is like, so now I have to find a way to pull the clip and then edit the clip, but I don't want to edit the clip directly because I don't know if it's going to impact the video that I'm working on in DaVinci. So I'm copying the clip to my desktop just in case DaVinci is attached to the original clip. But it's complaining about not having enough space on my computer. How do you not have enough space? You should have enough space. Yeah. I have 124.62 gigabytes left. It's going to take 14 minutes for this to copy to my desktop. I feel like that's a little bit excessive. Yes, I remember you saying that. I do remember you saying that. Now I'm making you feel too? Why? How so? I feel like sneezing right now, but I feel like if I think about it too much, the feeling of wanting to sneeze is going to go away. So I'm trying not to think about. You don't want to say why? Okay. You don't have to. I can't believe this video is going to take 14 minutes to go on my desktop of my computer. I feel like that is a very long time. Like, that seems like too long. No, I have internet. Oh, okay. I can delete this. That's probably what was taking all my memory. I have internet. It's just for some reason it's taking a long time. It might be because the video is in 4K and it has like it takes more. I don't know. It just takes a long time. I don't even know for internet. We have the best internet that we could find for this location. And it's decent. because it can handle me like uploading and downloading videos for YouTube and my husband playing video games at the same time without one of us having super issues. So it's not too bad. Ah, you ready to go get food? I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. My husband plays video games. He's actually pretty good at it. Um, I told him he should play like professionally and like make money from it, but he said that he plays for fun and that it would take the fun out of it. So there goes my cat again. You hear her? She has 10 minutes until she can eat. So she's back. Yeah, girl. You gotta wait 10 minutes. Um, he plays he plays Apex Legends and Rocket League and sometimes other stuff. But those are the main ones. Yeah. Those are the main ones. And sometimes I play Animal Crossing, but I have not played in a long time. I like the music for the game. Some of it is I think I've gotten lazy because I've been playing in Japanese and then I have to like read it and I just feel lazy to do that. And I've been busy. You play The Sims? The Sims is cute. What used to be, I think the modern one is like more detailed. Like you can live a whole like other life in there. There's there's a girl that subscribed to the channel. I haven't talked to her in a while. And sometimes I would watch her content, but I haven't seen her post in a while. But she would post like sim makeover videos. Sims 4, that's the one you play? Hmm. Is it difficult? I feel like Sims would be like pretty interactive. You need to go to the bathroom now? The restroom is open, sir. Yeah? Why are we complaining? I don't know what you want. This video is still loading. Right. Take the whole thing. You can have your whole family, go to school, and like do anything. That kind of sounds fun. My husband was playing a game where you're like a stray cat or something. And that one was kind of interesting because they animated the cat really well. You play a lot of games? Am I petting you too hard? No? Ah, 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 ah. It's called Stray? I think that does sound like what he was playing. Yes, he does. Yep, that one. That's the one. Got hair all over my jeans. I made a mistake with these jeans because I got jeans that were like basically like around my size, but usually with jeans I like to buy them like just my size or even like a little bit lower than my size because they always stretch. It's a PlayStation exclusive, and you can't play it because you have an Xbox. They don't have a way to like adapt it. Because that would be nice because like get you to play it on more than one thing. I know sometimes my husband says people play on other platform, like people play on their computer, but they're like playing the same game as him, but he's playing on his PlayStation. Yeah, how I told you my grandma had to sew my skirts. Yes, I remember you telling me that. PlayStation is owned by Sony and Xbox is owned by Microsoft. That I did not know, actually. Believe it or not. Aw. See, I feel like I need like maybe like my pants, my jeans to be taken in because they fit kind of okay, but I feel like they're a little bit loose. And like, I don't know. Around my legs, I don't mind so much, but my waist, I kind of like the jeans to fit kind of more snugly than this. Like there. I don't know. I feel like I have like an extra inch or inch and a half. This is taking so long to load. You said yesterday you wore so many clothes. Were you playing sports yesterday? If this is gonna take forever, I'm gonna edit at the same time. Like usually if I wear like multiple outfits in the same day, it's because like I went to work, then I came home, I changed into something comfortable at home, then I went for a run, so I changed into leggings or something. So I just went through multiple things. So I'm trying to think of like a reason that you would change so many outfits. Because you said you wore a lot of clothes. Um, can I believe that she is almost 81 and she still has her wedding dress? Absolutely, yes. I would like to keep. I have my wedding dress. I mean, it's over here. I haven't worn it since my wedding. But I did get it dry cleaned recently. Um, it would be interesting to wear it again and see how it fits. I'm sure it still fits. Mhm. You kept trying on different outfits. Abel! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. You had me worried, my friend. Like we were starting to get worried about you for real. And then like the other day, like we wanted to ask about you, but then we didn't want to put anybody in a situation where they had to share your info or anything, but we were worried, okay? So I am very happy to see you. Um my wedding dress is also in my closet, so that's why it's within arm's distance. And then Sophie said that was after you went to the store, and so it's two outfits, and then your mom was 3, and then your friend was 4, and your grandma's trying was like 7 or 8. Finally, someone else. Abel says I was just dying, no biggie. No dying allowed. Definitely no dying. Sophie, I feel like I remember you mentioning something about your ankle hurting, but I don't remember any details. I don't know if we ever talked about details. Yeah, you guys are kind of like in my closet, to be completely honest. Like my whole editing setup is in the closet. This house that we have out here is like no storage at all. Like, so there's not really a good, there's no better place than my closet for my content to be worked on. You'll be back to working on Tuesday on a limited schedule. Okay. Well, please take it easy. Try not to overwork yourself. Like, your job will always be there. Life stuff, bills, like, I don't know, just all of it's always going to be there. But, like, your health is, like, not something that is, like, replaceable or like, even equivocal to, like, work, you know? Like, work is going to be there either way. So, please take care of yourself. Sophie, you said you sprained your ankle? Sorry, that's the cat's food. And you cannot play for the rest of the season? I do think that cheerleading is a sport. But my hot take on cheerleading, don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad. You definitely can't get mad at this one. Because you were talking about reactions, and my reaction to cheerleading is it is a sport. However, when it comes to tumbling, a lot of cheerleaders are not as clean with their tumbling as gymnasts are. And it gives me like the internal, like, you know, sometimes watching cheerleaders tumble is like if somebody cuts the center out of a cake and then just takes it, or somebody, like, I don't know, digs in their blush palette instead of like using like a pad or something. They like, just dig in there. Like, it's upsetting, you know. Yeah. I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Not true. My job might be closing on November 1st since base won't renew any of our base IDs. They all expire. So maybe no more job. Oof. Well, with 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 the shutdown and everything that's going on, um yeah, I think if it continues for much longer, a lot more people are going to start to be really, really affected. For us, it's starting to have some how do I say it? We are not in a bad way, but it's starting to have some effect on us a little bit. Um, and Sophie said we don't even have enough time like gymnasts though. You mean enough time to do a clean tumbling pass, like how gymnasts like have their like what is I think it's a minute and 50 seconds or something like that on the floor. So they have time to do the flips and the little like arm flick things. Oh yeah, and they train a lot. You said even the military isn't getting paid. With the government shutdown, I think it is affecting a lot of people. So I don't know. I try to what is it? Stay out of the woods when it comes to current events to some degree and just talk generally. But I do think right now, like it is upsetting to see people uh in a bad way or people be afraid. That does make me feel really sad. Yes, I do. I do. I do. I feel like I could eat right now. I could eat right now. I'm so hungry. I'm trying to convince my husband that we should go get food. And I've been dropping hints like that for like the past hour, and I don't feel like it's working 100%. Also, if you guys see me like, if you guys see me like rubbing my neck, for some reason, like today, like I was wearing like a tank top type, like it's like a dressier tank top to work, and I have like a red bruise, like scrape on my neck, and I was like, where did that come from? And then like now, like my skin is bothering me. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. What's going on, Loki? Did you come to hey, hold on. How was your dinner? Oi, oi. Where the straps go? Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I need to trim his nails because he's not even trying to scratch me. Come up to the neck on the bottom. Um, this one on this shirt? What you mean? What you mean? You said no. With the two O's, that's how I read it. No, no. We're talking about a tank top with like the shirt I was wearing earlier was like it like a square necked spaghetti straps type deal, but it had I had a blazer on over it, so it was like more dressy. But it's Friday, so I can kind of my office has roughly celebrates casual Friday, so like during the week mostly I dress pretty dressy, and then on Friday I might wear some jeans or something. What were you saying? No, and use voice to type, it pauses the stream. Oh, okay. I was saying I was saying that I read your no as no. And I was also saying that my office where I work, we kind of celebrate casual Friday. So on Fridays I wear like maybe jeans or something a little more casual to work. But usually I dress pretty dressy for work. Technically I don't think I have to dress as dressy as I do, but most of my work clothes are kind of on the dressy side, and I am not buying a whole new wardrobe just to be more casual. It is Friday night. Yay! But the thing is, tomorrow is supposed to be like a busy slash fun day. So I think that's part of why I'm hyper. Oh, I forgot. You are back in time. That is crazy. Did this video upload? Because it was taking a long time. It did! Yay! Woo! 10 hours behind me, but a day ahead. I don't think it's a 10-hour difference. Let me look it up. I'll try and tell you later. I'll have to look it up. Because I think it's more than 10 hours apart. I'll have to check. It's 7:39 in the evening right now. Right meow. See, the cat just came and ate all the food and then left. You know what I should do? I should go get gas in my car because I really don't like putting gas in my car. No, I'm not. I'm not just dipping. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why can I hear audio on two different? Why am I hearing audio from two different points? That's odd. In your bed sniffling. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. I need to rename this clip. Oh, so the other day I ordered something online, and I got a phone call from the company that I ordered it from, and they said they shipped it to the wrong area. They shipped it to like the area where I used to live, and then I had to like basically pay for the extra shipping at the door. They brought like a card reader and all that. I hope you know I'm not just saying that to get an impression for you or to see how I look. I'm serious. I do it almost every day. Really? I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's a good thing. Like if you're feeling down and then you just like stay in bed or stay in a negative vibe, I think it probably usually tends to make you feel worse. Like, and I feel like if you're already feeling really down, you don't really necessarily want to get up and do something else, but usually that is what tends to help. I just waited 14 minutes for this clip to come up, and I really hope this works because and now it's not letting me edit it. Trim. It will let me trim. Oh, this is going to be a pain in my buns. This is so annoying. Yeah, this is very annoying. Uh, In a little bit, I'm gonna go steal my sister's toothpaste. Why? Why specifically that? Oh. I feel like getting ready in the morning, um, getting it ready in the morning when you have like a lot of siblings should be like an extreme sport. I remember when I was younger, like we were getting ready and then like we would have like body spray wars, and then like the hallway would be like so like dense with like perfume and like cologne or whatever. Like I'm not saying like expensive stuff. This is just like, you know, like very simple products or whatever. So it wasn't like, you know, anything crazy, but we would have wars and like it would be like unbearable in the hallway. And my dad would get so annoyed. I don't blame him, but okay, now I can split the clip. That's what I was trying to do from the beginning. Why is it doing this? Some people are not like a morning person though, you know? Like um and I think that's okay. I feel like it depends on the day. The thing that really gets me annoyed, like as far as like in the morning, is like actually I feel like in the morning I'm actually not that bad. But I guess I'd have to ask somebody else to confirm. I think I'm more like worse, like if I've gone to sleep and then somebody like if I was tired and then I go to sleep and then someone wakes me up, I'm gonna be mad for sure. Yeah, just know if I've gone to sleep and you wake me up, you better have a good reason because that's when I get mad. But other than that, I feel like I'm pretty chill unless it's something good. Yeah, exactly. You probably have about a 3-second window to explain why it is that you woke me up and why it was needed before I get really mad. No, don't. Why is this not working? Yeah, I'll be getting really annoyed for sure. Let's save this to the desktop because I need to know what's going on. How long is this clip, too? Yeah, that's really annoying. Um, delete. I've never done the process that I'm trying to do before, so I don't really know how to do it properly, but I'm trying to like break this clip into pieces. It shouldn't be that hard. Trim. You picked your comforter up? That's good. I feel like eventually you would start to want it if you did. I also feel like the more, like if you're tired, the longer you wait to do something you need to do, the worse it gets. Um, Need to just shorten this. Oh, that's a big fish. Uh, 6 minutes. Now, what? Okay, this might work. So save it to the desktop as, I'm just gonna name it something random. This clip is gonna be called Fish 2. You're tired? You should probably go to sleep and get some rest, to be completely honest. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to get some rest. Even I'm getting tired. And it's not even like late or like, I don't know, early. It's not even an unreasonable hour for me. It's only like 7:50 at night. So that's like 100% reasonable. But I got up around 5 and it's been a long week. It's been a busy week. Full of emotional roller coasters. Uh, you have to be at the country club by 10, so I'll have like 2 hours of sleep. Maybe 3. Yep. It's time to make a big sister decision to send you to bed. Good night. Giving you a hug. Stay positive. Be good. Yeah, see you later. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna stream is. I might stream randomly over the weekend or next couple of days. But I don't think it's gonna be on a schedule because of the holiday. But there should be some fun stuff coming up either way, and we'll see each other again soon. So get some rest. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Get a big old hug. Please try and get some sleep. Bye. Now I gotta check and see if this clip actually saved because I don't see it on my desktop. It's supposedly saved, but I don't see it. Where did it go? Yeah, that's weird. It's like it disappeared. It's saved as a document. Hmm. I don't want it as a document. Just put it with recents. I guess it doesn't want to go to recents. It's weird. All right. Now the moment of truth to see if this file will upload or not. Because it's anyone's guess. I also should see if it's possible to go get food. Oh my gosh. I'm so annoyed. It says the file is still too big. That is very annoying. I'm gonna have to break it into even smaller pieces. Oh man. Let me see if I'm gonna go get food soon or not. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on. Okay. Upon further review, I am very hungry, and we've been streaming for 2 hours and 31 minutes and 30 seconds now. So I think I am going to sign out and go get food. I'm very excited because there's a lot of stuff that's coming up that I am looking forward to showing you guys. If you still feel like just like hanging out on the channel, feel free to like watch some other content. A video just went live a couple hours ago, and I spent a lot of time working on that video, and it's so different than a lot of the stuff I've done before. So if you want to see the Tochigi vlog that I just posted, please check that out, and I will see you guys again shortly. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for spending time with me out of your busy day or night, wherever you are. That is something that makes content creation so much fun, and it's probably one of my favorite things about it is the community and how I get to talk with everybody and see how everybody's doing. I really, really love that. And, you know, since school is out for a little bit and we have a long weekend, this just over 2 hours has flown by, honestly. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. I appreciate you. If nobody has told you that they appreciate you today, I have, and I will see you guys all later. I'm gonna go get food. Okay, bye.